What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Legit Looks for Life. Today is Super Bowl Sunday, so I hope that each and every one of you guys are having a very great Sunday, whether you're spending it with your family, whether you're spending it with your friends, man. And I hope that you guys just all enjoy today. But you guys are here for a reason right before the Super Bowl starts. Today is a new episode of Snup's Sneaker Steals. Now, if you guys don't know what Snup's Sneaker Steals is, and you do love steals and deals, then what are you doing? Because you've been sleeping on this series for a long time. So anyways, basically, my friends at Snup's have an app where you can basically post your own collection. You guys can go check out my account if you guys want to see references, but it's basically a app for collectors to organize their collection. And me and my subscribers like to use it for our sneaker collections. Basically, if we have a sneaker like the Air Jordans, the Adidas, we'll put them in a shelf, or just a great way to organize your collection. That way everybody can see it, and it's basically like a social media app so you can show off your collections. So we'll get more into that at the end of the video, but let's talk about what this series is about. So here on this channel, we love finding steals and deals, whether that be we find it at the outlets, at Ross, at Marshalls, and you guys will be very, very surprised at what steals you can find at those stores, which is the purpose of the series, because you guys get to show off your steals to the channel. So basically, I will find the steals via the Snup's app. All you guys gotta do is hashtag it sneaker steals when you post it, and I'll go through them and I'll select my top 5 from the week. And from there, I will show you guys on this video. So without further ado, no more talking, no more explaining. Let's begin the countdown with number 5 on this week's episode of Snup's Sneaker Steals. So first off, we have a steal coming from my boy Aaron's Lamb. Now, Aaron's Lamb has submitted a lot of dope sneaker steals in the past. He even has a shelf dedicated to Legit Looks for Life sneaker steals. So if you guys want to know more about him, go check out his Snups. And the only reason why I'm shouting him out right now is because he does do a great job at finding steals. This dude is always on it 100% of the time. And today he submitted a steal from Plato's Closet. He found the Jordan 5 Metallics for a low price of $30 at the Plato's Closet. Plato's Closet, I always tell you guys, is the very best place to find sneaker steals. Don't ask me why, don't ask me how, but people will bring their sneakers in when they need money. I don't know why they don't take them to a consignment shop, which is one of the things that I don't understand. But sometimes people just need money really quick, which is why they take their steals in there. So my boy Aaron came through and found that dope steal of the Jordan 5 Metallics for only $30. Keep in mind, guys, that retail is way higher. My boy Aaron came through and found those Metallic 5s for a low price of only $45. Keep in mind that retail is way higher, but he did find them for $45, which is an amazing steal. And just congratulations to you, man, because that's a great find. Number 5, let's move on to number 4. Now, number 4 comes from Will Stock on Snups. He found a pair of the Bred 11s at a thrift store for only $20. Now, the reason why he's number 4 and not number 1 is because I'm not 100% sure that those are authentic. For Bred 11s to be found in a thrift store, it is extremely rare, and I don't have enough evidence to tell you guys that they are 100% authentic. I want you guys to look for yourselves, but either way, that's a major come up if they are real. And for you to find Bred 11s at a Value Village for $20, I do believe it is possible, but I probably found the Bred 11s like 3 times, and all 3 times they ended up being fake. But shout out to you, Will Stock, for that really, really dope thrift come up. I'm always in the thrifts looking for Breds. Like that is what actually started me with this channel, because I found a pair of Bred 11s, they ended up being fake, but I thought it was super dope, so I started making videos. And then when I started making videos around the 3rd trip to the thrift, I found another pair of Bred 11s, which turned out to be fake. But either way, it kind of fanned the flame, and it really sparked me up, and it really made me go out there and get the steals. So shout out to you, Will Stock, for making number 4 on this week's episode of Snup's Sneaker Steals. Number 3 comes from a user by the name of Mark, M-A-R-C. He found a pair of Ultra Boost, guys. Ultra Boost, the shoe that everybody is hyped for right now. He found a pair of those at a Ross for $50. Now, normally I wouldn't believe something like this, but it does have the sensor and it does have the price tag on the shoe. And I did go to my local Facebook group in San Antonio, and I saw that somebody else found those in San Antonio, in my city, and they found a pair of the Ultra Boosts inside of a Ross, which is why I believe it 100%, because people are starting to find Ultra Boosts at a Ross, which is insane to me. And it just like really, really surprised me. But hey, if I go in there one day and I find a pair of Ultra Boosts, you guys bet that I'm definitely picking them up. So shout out to you, Mark, for making number 3 on this week's episode of Snup's Sneaker Steals. Number 2, now this one really, really did surprise me. It's another Ross find. It's from the username of Sneakerhead from the 915. He said, Found at a Ross for $40. Hella good steal, brand new, but B grade. Only flaw is folding on the right shoe, but brand new. And to be honest, $40 versus paying resale just for a little bit of folding is worth it, in my opinion, 95% of the time. And the only 95% of it that wouldn't be fine with it is when you sell them to somebody and they're like, hey, these are B grades. But anyways, to find what the LeBron 11s at a Ross, that completely blew my mind. Because yeah, I mean, we can find LeBrons from here and there, but to find a what the at a Ross, let alone for $45, that is a great steal. Sneakerhead from the 915, shout out to you, man, for making number 2 on this week's episode of Snub Sneaker Steals. That is an incredibly nice sneaker, and I'm really glad that you came up on that and you decided to share it with us on this week's episode of Snub Sneaker Steals. And finally, number 1, the number 1 steal that everybody waits for every single week. This is a really, really good find. However, I feel like it's gonna be the most controversial out of all of the steals from today. I feel like we're gonna be getting a lot of arguments down below, whether if it is real, if it is not. So let me know your guys' opinion on what you think about this steal down below. This one is sent in by Chris on Snubs app. He found a pair of Space Jam 11s in a size 14 at the Nike outlet for $220. Now, the reason why I do believe this is true is maybe they couldn't sell a size 14 somewhere, so they ended up in the outlets. Maybe they were a return, or you know, maybe, I don't know, maybe somebody just put their shoe on the shelf, which is why it is so controversial, because we will never know unless he had a picture of the receipt. But as you can see, he didn't buy them, he just kind of saw the steal there and took a picture of it. So it's kind of controversial, but if it is a real steal, then that is probably one of the best steals that I've seen in my time on the Snub Sneaker Steals. Not really a like complete steal, but it's more of like a crazy find in my opinion. So to find the Space Jams at a Nike outlet definitely deserves number 1. So shout out to you, Chris, for making number 1 on this week's episode, and keep on finding them steals, bro. I see you uploading them like crazy. Keep on finding those Nike outlet finds. Next up, guys, I want to move on to something that I haven't done before, but like I said, guys, before, if you go follow me on Snubs app at Legit Looks for Life, I have my shelves organized by every location that I go to. For instance, I have my Ross finds organized, I have my Nike outlet finds organized, I have my Marshalls finds, my thrift finds. All of those shelves are every different type of steal that I find, and you guys can go search it up and go check it out. But I want to show you my Snub Sneaker Steals from this week of things that I have found and I've placed in shelves this week. So let's jump into that. So I know I have made videos about these this week, guys, but you can also find these on my Snubs account. First of all, we got a pair of the French Blue 7s, which is in my pawn shop shelf finds. I got these for only $30, which was an incredible steal and deal, and you guys can go find them on my Snubs account. Second of all, I found these Bobcat 10s with the French Blue 7s at a pawn shop for only $30. You guys can go back and check out the video if you don't believe me. Myself, I purchased these at a pawn shop this week for only $30. You can find these on my pawn shop shelf. Also went into a Ross this week and came up upon these LeBron 12 Easters for an easy price of $70. That is not a bad price at all for these. And also, you guys can check these out on my Ross shelf on the Snubs app. Go check it out. Last but definitely not least, I found my best steal of the week right here, which is the LeBron 12 EXTs in this Rubber City colorway from a Ross for only $50. One of the cool things about Ross is that everything you find in there is in a dead stock condition. If you guys don't know what dead stock is, it means that it's brand new. So yeah, guys, some LeBron 12s EXTs for only $50. These things can go for a lot online, but to find them at a Ross for $50 is a pretty good come up in a size 12. So to finish off this week's episode, we're gonna go ahead and read some of your guys' messages to me via the Snubs app. So from Caden Wilson, he said, hey, I watch you on YouTube all the time. Thank you for that, man. Keep on watching the steals and deals because you don't want to miss out. Xander, or honestly, guys, I'm really not sure how you pronounce this name. It's Xander. Xander or Xander, love watching your vids, bro. Thank you for that, my dude. From Chandler Sanchez, he said, yo, dude, any suggestions on where to trade sneakers at? Any suggestions would be appreciated. I have a mad amount of sneakers, but no one to trade. So, in that case, I would say pretty much the only thing that you can do, man, is look up Facebook groups. But however, if you are below the age of 18, or even if you are over, I would strongly suggest that you have somebody, preferably a parent, go with you, just because Facebook groups can be really, really sketchy, and a lot of people on there will try to scam you most of the time, especially if you're a kid and they know that they can take advantage of you. I don't know how old you are, my dude, but Facebook groups in your city are always a great way to trade sneakers. James put, hi Tim, I like your channel, keep up the good work. Thank you for that, James. And I'm gonna read one more. Brody said, hi, I'm a big fan, I watch your videos every day. Thank you guys for all the mad love and support. I really hope that you guys are enjoying this series, and from your guys' like messages and stuff, you seem to be responding very well. So make sure you guys go download the Snuffs app from the App Store, make your own collection, start your own shelves, tag me in your sneaker steals, put hashtag sneaker steals when you upload a steal, so that way you guys can be featured on the show. Thank you guys for watching this week's episode. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Don't eat too many wings or pizza slices, and have a great day. I'll see you on the next video. Peace, homies. Stay blessed. We're out of here.